Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered if anybody was up there? There is, but it might not be what you think. Soaring about 380 kilometers above our heads is the International Space Station. No single rocket was powerful enough to lift the entire station up there. Instead, it was assembled piece by piece while hurtling through space at 280 kilometers per hour. What exactly is the International Space Station, and how did it come out to be? Let's find out. It all started when 16 countries came together and signed the Space Station Intergovernmental Agreement. This included the United States, Russia, Japan, Italy, Canada, France, Germany, Belgium, the Netherlands, and the United Kingdom, as well as 6 other countries. In 1998, the whole world watched as Russia's Zarya, the first module, was launched. That same year, the US launched another module, Unity, along with 6 international astronauts. Soon after, in 2000, Russia sent Zvezda and the American Destiny in 2001, which included 4 research labs, and the Canadarm, which could perform maintenance and docking procedures. Finally, the last pieces were being put together. This includes the radiators for disposal of heat from the station's electronics, and the final large solar panels to keep the station running. At last, the International Space Station was completed, after over 10 years of hard work and 30 launch missions.
There are 5 to 10 people on this space station at a time, normally for a period up to 6 months. Let's see what goes on in an astronaut's daily life on the International Space Station. At 5:30 a.m., astronauts are woken up by an alarm, and they proceed to go to another part of the station to go on with their day. At 5:40 a.m., astronauts wash up. They have a special container which helps them not spill water when they are washing up. At 6:10 a.m., astronauts eat their breakfast. Food on the ISS comes in label bags, each of which can be rehydrated for consumption by adding hot water, like food for the military. Breakfast on the International Space Station comes in a wide range of varieties from all across the world. For example, fresh fruits, Russian mashed potatoes, and Korean kimchi. At 7:55 a.m., astronauts exercise for about an hour. They do this because with the absence of gravity, 2.5 hours of daily exercise is a requirement to prevent muscle deterioration from the heart. At 9:25 a.m., astronauts work in the station's many laboratories performing experiments that relate to behaviors of objects in microgravity. For example, experimentations on growing crops and how creatures behave in space. At 1:35 p.m., astronauts take a break and eat lunch. They eat foods such as Russian canned beef, instant Japanese ramen, and Italian coffee.
On the International Space Station after lunch, astronauts can take interviews, repair damage to the ISS from flying particles, and help with docking procedures outside the International Space Station. At 5:10, astronauts exercise for another 1.5 hours. At 7 o'clock, astronauts eat their dinner together. Things like Chinese processed pork, Swedish dried moose jerky, Russian rice and meat, and American macaroni and cheese. At 8 o'clock, astronauts have an hour to relax or contact with family members, for example, looking out windows. At the end of the day at 9 o'clock, astronauts strap back into their sleeping bags for 8.5 hours until the next day starts.